playing of Diablo, because that definitely would get boring after a while. I'll do my first playthrough at least, but not all of them. Alright, we just need to rewire the third landing beacon. It's funny, I hear rain, but I don't actually see it. Now, if I remember correctly, and I very well might not, is this where the Datacron is or not? I don't think it is. I think I'm thinking of somewhere else. Yeah, I am. Okay. Alright, it's... Whoa, hey, let's first run into this guy. Face first.
Come on out, I'll show you my gun.
I know I don't have to do this, but I'm doing it because it's fun. Bam! Yeah. So, what I'm kicking around too is how much longer am I going to play this? How much longer am I going to play Skyrim? I really want to get some of these other games knocked out, especially that I have in my library, especially the big games. Batman Arkham City, Serious Sam, Warhammer. I really, really want to play those before Diablo 3 comes out. So, I don't know. I've got to figure out what I want to do. First world problems, man. First world problems. Life is tough. Kill. Bam. Huh. Looks like they changed that since the beta. So it looks like now, automatically, when you go sniper, when you do the kneel thing, once you get your advanced class, it does this. Which I realized that in PvP, but I thought I did that just because of the auto level thing. In the beta, you didn't get that until like level 12 or 14, and it was a special ability.
You did it, sir. According to sensors, all energy fluctuations from the landing beacons have ceased. Analysis indicates they were deliberately sabotaged to drive the jungle beasts insane. I am transmitting a full report to Cast City. I trust you'll find this payment satisfactory, sir. I apologize if I delayed you. Good day.
We are going totally with cunning.
Ready for departure.
At least for now. It might not be wise, but I still stick with on the sorcerer, I still stick with balancing endurance and willpower. Ah, shit. There was a quest. I have to go back. I forgot about that quest. I don't know why they put that there. But anyway, yeah, as I'm going back through here, I don't know, I really, really, really hate leaving games open, because I hate when other Let's Players have 4 games, like, they all have 4 Let's Plays going at the same time. And it's like, good lord, just finish one. And come back, for Christ's sakes. But they don't do that. And I hate it. And I don't want to be one of those people. I hate to criticize other people for doing something and then turn around and do the same thing. But I consider these two games to be different. Skyrim being huge, and Star Wars being an MMO. Let's see if we can do a quickie. Yeah, a quickie. Let's go ahead and get lockbox.
Ready for departure. Enjoy your stay.
So, yeah, I'm kind of at odds about how to do that. If you guys have any suggestions or whatever, I like to hear them. It doesn't matter which one I do, or how long I do one. If I do Star Wars for 2 weeks straight, and then upload a couple Skyrim, I'll immediately get comments. Oh my god, are you not doing Star Wars anymore? When are you going to do more Star Wars? And the opposite happens too. If I do a bunch of Star Wars, or if I do a bunch of Skyrim, and then one Star Wars, it's, oh my god, are you never doing Skyrim again? One guy posted, he said, he's like, why you no play Imperial anymore? And I was like, well, it's because I have menial tasks which I must do, like go to work and do things around the house and sleep and eat. Believe me, if I could do this full time like some people do, I'd be all over that like Pat. Unfortunately, I do not have that option because I do not have that awesome charisma that some people do. Like Man vs. Game does, apparently. I'm not as awesome as him.
Hello, gentlemen. Kind of an unusual place for a guard post, yes?
Yes, sir, that it is. When the speeders were pulled off the line, people started braving the deeper jungle, trying to make it to Cass City on foot. Had a few deaths, some of them VIPs. Captain Tolto sent us to keep people out and poke around a bit, see what's out there.
Don't keep me waiting.
We managed to take some data readings, even some hollows. Big nasty critters out there, nothing to mess with. Our runner, unfortunately, is down a leg from the experience. If you're headed back towards the spaceport, could you give the observation disc to Captain Tolto?
I can spare a minute.
Appreciate it. The sooner he knows what's going on, the sooner we can warn people.
Okay. That's just an odd quest. I don't know why they have you run over here, because the only purpose is to run back. I don't know, very odd. But yeah, BioShock Infinite is also coming, but that's later in the year. I think that's... Isn't that like, I think that might be Q3 2012, which I will be playing that.
Yeah, didn't go so great.
Rudimentary small credit case. 226 credits. How much does that mission cost? 95? I'd say that was a net gain. If my math serves.
Tolto, I have the recognizance from your guard post in the jungle.
Captain Toto.
Appreciate it, Agent. This is what I needed. I'll start moving to warn everyone off that path until we can get some full cleanup squads.
I guess the rain's down in Africa. I think that was Toto, right? I don't know.
Destination.
We'll pretend it was, so that my joke was funny.
Enjoy your stay.
Yeah, what I thought about doing was switching. Maybe like leveling this character a bit. Playing a little Skyrim, and then focusing on one other game, like Arkham City. And then beating Arkham City, and then coming back to Star Wars. The thing is, though, problem with that is Star Wars costs money. So the longer I'm, just keeping an active... I mean, not that it's expensive, but I don't want to keep an active sub going when I'm only playing it a little bit at a time. I also wanted to start playing WoW again. Not for a long time, but Capanius, the guy who made the Skyrim books for Kindle and e-readers, or well, he transferred them, he didn't make them. At any rate, let's go inside first, because they're going to send us back out here anyway. The guy who did that, he sent me a Scroll of Resurrection, and I wanted to do a month of that so that, just to play WoW, because I haven't played WoW since very shortly after Cataclysm released. So I'd like to kind of play that again. I want to do a month so that he could get the free month of WoW plus the the special mount you get if somebody does accepts your Scroll of Resurrection. I know some people asked about that. I might do a Let's Play of that too. Minder
Second of your
20.
time, please. Minder 20. Imperial Intelligence.
I'm assuming you have Keeper's clearance to approach me for this.
Cleared and processed. No point in dodging procedure. You're a new face on Droman Cass. That presents a unique opportunity and a small window in which to use it. I need you to meet a man. Go where he says and do what he asks. There's little danger. But you must not question him.
Going into a situation I don't understand makes me nervous. But I'll do what I must.
The man is named Manda, and he is in a local cantina. Tell him the Lord of Sorrow sent you. Good luck. We will not speak again.
When he asks you to stick his hand down his pants, do not ask questions. Just do it. And grasp lightly. So anyway, this is your first time seeing it. This is Droman Cass. I quite like this city.
All shiny and new. Makes you want to burn the whole thing down.
It's my kind of lady. Oh, I forgot I got a talent point. Of course, we're going to put it in energy tanks, so now my maximum energy is 10. Gotta go in this cantina and talk to the creepy man. I've considered getting this guy to 50 and then making a Chiss Jedi Knight
Knew a guy
dark
went to a
side.
Sith party once. He was the entertainment. Came back wrong. Had to put him down. This place is messed up.
Manda, the Lord of Sorrow sent me.
Mustache ride.
I can say this once. A Chiss security officer stands at the bank. Hand him this gambling chip. He will give you a small item and further instructions. Now walk away casually.
Is that casually enough? Or I don't know. Just the idea that did you just like walk away and you're like waving your arms around and like I don't know. Sorry, it's just stupid. I'm a genius. All right. Manda. Why? Let's go ahead and grab this. Is this? Yeah. It's on the way. Might as well. But yeah, I really like the look of this city. I want to live here. Well, actually, maybe not.
Destination.
I mean, Empire is fun to work for in a video game. Maybe not so much in real life. Kind of like Soviet Russia without all the poverty and snow and vodka. Where the comrades can use the force to force choke your ass. Damn it, now I can't get the Rains Down in Africa song out of my head.
Seven brutal, bloody murders. 7. And the killer is allowed to walk free. Decent, law-abiding citizens, loyal servants of the Emperor are being slaughtered. And what do our security forces do? Nothing.
There's no R in there.
I've seen the killer myself, but the authorities say I don't have enough proof. I demand justice.
You think telling me is going to help?
Well, I'm not fit to confront such an individual, but someone has to. Several days ago, I spotted a bounty hunter following people seemingly at random, but pointing a strange device at them. The descriptions of the murder victims exactly match the people the hunter was following. He's behind these brutal killings, I know it.
Well, it doesn't seem likely.
No, I know what I saw. I made no mistakes, I'm sure of it. I followed the killer this morning. Saw him skulking into the Mandalorian enclave. Someone called him by name, Rennigan. This bounty hunter must learn the Empire doesn't tolerate gutter scum like him killing its citizens. He needs to be punished.
Gutter snipes. Can't wait till I get a ship droid so I can send them on missions without having to send her. Because I want to keep her to make sure I get the companion hits. Especially since I don't have underworld trading.
I have a gambling chip for you.
And I have a package for you. Do not open it. Better if you don't even look at it. There is an NK line droid. I'll show you where to find it. The package goes there. Long live the Emperor.
Hell yeah. Emperor for life, fools. Holla. Oh hey, I forgot to put this on. I'm a genius. Alright, now we're going to go back. Bam. Let's try to make a line of those things, but it did not work. I'd like to see a census and see who's playing what. Like an official census. Actually, no, didn't they have that? I think they had that at the Guild Summit. I don't know if they ever posted it on their website. They had a class breakdown of how many people are playing what classes. But when you're streaming it, it was completely illegible. MK Roo?
I have a package for you.
Oh,
For me?
yeah.
How wonderful.
Sexbot.
And I, in turn, have something for you to show appreciation.
Oh, yeah.
If we have not called the Republic's attention with this sequence, they simply aren't paying attention. Empire forever.
What the hell's going on? Yeah, I don't quite understand the sequence of events. I mean, I don't know if that's supposed to kind of show you around town, if that's one of those quests. But, yeah, very odd quest. Alright, let's go to, speak to the Keeper. Seemed like there was another major game that had something called the Keeper or the Keepers. Was that Mass Effect? No, or something else, I don't know. Mass Effect had those little creatures that kept up the Citadel thing. I don't know, it's been a long time since I
Ready
played
for
Mass Effect 1.
departure.
Let's go here first.
Enjoy your stay.
I still want your companion to ride shotgun with you. I already have my spec planned out, and I've got it planned out. I mean, I stole it from other people on the internet. I need to pull it up again.
I've got a shuttle to catch. You mind getting out of my way?
Fleeing the scene of your crimes, Rennigan?
Just my luck. 10 seconds later and I would have been off this blasted planet. You've been listening to Wrightson. Great. Listen, I didn't murder anybody. I was just hired to tag some random citizens, that's all.
How do I know you're telling the truth?
I admit I've killed plenty in my time, but I've never murdered anybody. I was hired by a group of Sith to organize games for them. Didn't realize what that meant until bodies started piling up. When I confronted them, they laughed. Said Sith have a birthright to hunt lowlives. It's like a sport to them.
What happens now?
I'm not taking the blame for something I didn't do. I'm in over my head and too many people are watching me now. So I can't even leave. I need help, and I'm willing to pay for it. You interested?
I can't promise anything.
I just want this problem to go away. And I only see two ways for that to happen. Either get rid of the loudmouth pointing fingers at me, or end that sick game the Sith are playing.
Yeah, I don't think this character would just go out and kill the accuser. Would not be his style. He would rather deal with a Sith. I'm kind of playing this character. He has this thing. He's not too crazy about the Sith for whatever reason, which I haven't decided yet.
I think your clients need to find a new hobby.
Works for me. I'll have a plan that'll get them so good, no one will have to worry about Fallout. Take this hunter
Hey, I like Fallout.
Use it on Sith acolytes all around the city. The acolytes will become my clients' new targets. Don't worry. I'll make sure they survive. Come back when you're done, and I'll pay you.
Alright.
Ready for departure. Enjoy your stay.
Actually, I probably should have just stopped over here. That would have been the smarter thing to do. Actually, it doesn't really matter. Wham! Actually, it does take a slightly shorter route. Okay, that's fine. Alright, let's go get our James Bond on. Even actually, not gonna lie, I'm not a James Bond fan. Never was my bailiwick. Let's go see what amazingly intriguing task the Keeper has for us, which will challenge both our minds and our bodies and our skills and our elevators. Elevator's broken. Yeah. Alright. Only one Imperial agent is allowed in this phase. So, could I have an Imperial agent and 3 bounty hunters? Darth Jadis.
This is not your domain, Keeper. It is mine. It has always been mine.
Of course, my lord.
All you have built here, all you hope to control, it falls apart as easily as a human life. An hour ago, the Minister of Intelligence dropped to his knees and wept before me. You would do so too, if not for fear of being humiliated.
Your dissatisfaction is clear, my lord. It will be remedied. Now I'm asking you humbly to leave. These people are suffering in your presence.
I will leave my domain at the moment of my choosing, Keeper.
Oh, snap!
You, Agent, you were the one sent to Hutter. Is that correct?
What's going on here?
I am Darth Jadis. You served me well in your dealings with Nemro. You will serve me well again.
I serve Imperial intelligence, not the Sith.
All the Empire serves the Sith. Even your handler has learned this. Keeper, you will use this one. He will complete the assignment as I have instructed.
He's quite capable, my lord, but he lacks experience. A more seasoned agent?
I have made my decision. I wish the situation resolved before I leave Drummond Cass. See to it that my will is done.
Very well. I'll make arrangements. Congratulations, Agent. You've made a friend on the Dark Council. I don't envy you.
Believe me, sir, it wasn't by choice.
I imagine not, but there's nothing to be done about it now. I want you outfitted and ready to leave as soon as possible. Grab your equipment from the lockers and meet me in my office. Once we're through with your debriefing, we'll discuss your next mission.
Meet him in his office for a debriefing. I'm not liking the sound of this at all. Hopefully he's took the sexual harassment training courses. We've already had this problem once, sir. You can't handle another lawsuit. A serum, eh? I injected the serum into myself, sir. I feel funny. I see naked pandas everywhere.
Come in, Agent. Let's talk. Galileo, wait outside, please. One of the watchers will handle your debriefing.
We need to talk about my terms.
I promise you you'll be well compensated. You can discuss the details with the watcher.
If you say so. You two have a good time.
Sir, I've been reviewing the report of your activities on Hutter. You were busier than I'd expected.
Are you going to tell me what Darth Jadis wanted?
This is a debriefing. I'll ask the questions. You were extremely effective in your mission, and I'm impressed by your efficiency. You used violence as a tool and not a crutch. Not many agents find that balance so easily. So I wonder, why did you join Imperial Intelligence?
I joined to serve the Empire and its people.
Idealistic sentiments. A pity in some ways. You may find yourself disappointed. This isn't glamorous work. We're sanitation workers. We clean up after the military and the Sith and do the jobs no one else will. Without us, though, the Empire falls apart. So we do whatever is necessary, even if it's thankless and ugly. You understand?
With respect, that's your view, not mine.
Think about it, Agent. For your own good. Now, as to your next assignment. One of the mandates of our organization is to eliminate dissidents and terrorists within the Empire. We've located one cell of radicals here in the capital working toward the violent overthrow of our government. We must know precisely what these terrorists plan.
I assume this is the task Darth Jadis mentioned.
Although Darth Jadis has expressed concern over the cell's activities, your orders come from me. We've intercepted chatter suggesting the radicals are planning a major attack soon, but we've only identified a handful of cell members. You will investigate the cell and obtain its plans. You'll have 2 operatives assisting you and full support from the Citadel.
Kaleo and I worked well together on Hutter. I'd like to use her again.
I think that can be arranged. Watcher 2, please come to my office. Bring Kaleo Danis with you.
Sup,
Watcher
ladies?
2, huh? That's a pretty name. Is it Twi'lek?
It's basic. Unlike many civilizations, the Empire teaches its children how to count.
Oh,
Watcher 2 reporting,
snap.
sir.
Kaleo will be your aide in the field. She'll report to you and take your orders, since you seem able to handle her.
I'm making you look good, Agent. You should be grateful.
Meanwhile, Watcher 2 will be your liaison to base. She'll stay in contact remotely and provide you with mission details.
I've heard a lot about your species. Your unique skills should complement the team well.
It'll be my pleasure. Just my luck I managed to catch your watcher's eye.
I'm the product of 6 generations of selective breeding. I can plot hyperspace routes in my head. You'll forgive me if I'm not charmed by an alien.
Bitch slap.
If you're done, could you sum up the present situation?
Our primary lead on the radicals is at the site of a slave rebellion beyond Kars City. You've been outfitted with all necessary equipment already. Once you're in the field, signal me via holocommunicator and I'll brief you in full.
You said I'm heading into a slave rebellion.
We have troops cordoning off the area, but you should still be on your guard. We'll talk more on site.
Remember, you're not undercover. Identify yourself as an intelligence officer if you need to, and use the fear that it creates. You're on Imperial soil now, Agent. Welcome home.
Ah, yeah, she wants to talk to me again.
Agent.
Number 2.
I'm pleased to see you, of course. But I thought you'd be busy with the mission, just as well, I suppose. I'm still plotting the details. So, what can I do for you?
I figure if we're working together, we should get to know one another.
She likes that?
I already know all about you, though. I saw your whole performance on Hutter. If we talked and shared, you'd be the only one learning from the exchange. And that wouldn't really be fair now, would it?
I can't tell if you're kidding or not.
Probably for the best. You don't need to understand me. Just let me be the voice in your head, and I'll tell you where you need to go. Now, we've both got work to do. Contact me via holocommunicator when you're on site and ready to go, okay?
Anything for you, beautiful.
Don't call me that again. I'll see you later.
Blast her! She's a spy. Only a spy could